What's up everybody, it's Luke here. Wanted to do a super quick review for you, try and keep it all in one cut here on the Hover 1 Alpha. This is really cool. 10-inch wheels. This is a super nice scooter. I was a little hesitant to buy it at first because it's available at Best Buy and some cheaper places, and I was like, well, I'm not sure if this is gonna be any good, right? So picked it up, not sure. I'm out in Seattle. Big hills, little hills, you know, all over the place. And I'll tell you what, this has a 450 watt motor in the back, okay? Pretty powerful motor. And for the price range, this thing is $369. That motor right there, you can't even touch it for that price, okay? Brake light on it is really, really cool. I'll show you guys in just a second. So this thing has 10-inch pneumatic tires. You can see they're pretty big. They're a little shock absorbing, but when you get the pressure up in them a little, you hit the bumps, you can feel them for sure. All right, this thing glows as well. I'm gonna show you guys that in a second when I fire it up. Now, from the factory, I will tell you this, right here in the steering stem, this was loose, okay? If it's loose when you buy it, here's what you need to do. You need to take this, loosen this Allen screw, there's one more on the other side, as you can see. Face is the other way right there. Okay, loosen those up, wiggle this entire steering stem. Okay, it's gonna come up. There are two nuts underneath there, a jam nut and a basic tightening nut, okay? You're gonna wanna tighten that down. That'll pinch the steering stem together. I had a lot of head shake up here, especially because of how long these bars are. Okay, so wanted to make sure I got that tight. That worked, that helped a ton. Okay, second thing is, on this tire, I'm gonna show you guys, as I come around here, hole on the side, the valve stem is inside. The scooter is going to come with an extender piece that's already threaded in there. Don't try and ride it because it hits here and you're like, why is the valve stem hit here? And you can't make it stop and it annoys you and probably a lot of people return it. Make sure to unscrew it. It's a big deal. Okay, here we go. Down here, kickstand, actually functional, very strong. Keeps it upright and it is reliably upright. You know, I'm very pleased with the way this thing stands. Stance is really nice on it. Got some nice reflectors on the back. The ones on the front kind of fell off, okay? Show you what the dashboard looks like here. Everybody asks me what this clip's for right here, okay? When you take this thing, let me show you how this quick disconnect works. You push this down right here, okay? And when you do that, you flip this, oops, sorry, like that. It's just a little cam lock system. Fold down the bars like this. Very cool how it works, right? There's like a little spring in there to protect the wires. Come all the way down here. That plastic clip clips right onto that thing, okay? Now when you pick it up and carry it, it's supported by back here and up front. So it's actually easy to carry like a handle. All right, and then when you wanna release it, you just basically push this down right here, pick the whole front end up, and you can relock that cam thing in the front, which is very easy. You can see literally on this video, it's done. All right, now let's go ahead and fire up this dash. You guys can see. Press and hold the button to turn it on. Hear the Bluetooth speaker kick on. It automatically goes into pairing mode, so you can just take your phone, set it up, no big deal. You'll have tunes underneath here, and you know what the best part is? When you're cruising down the road, it can tell you your turn-by-turn directions. So like turn left here, you're like, hey, thanks, it's awesome. Thumb throttle right here on the right-hand side. Now this thing will not go from a standstill. You do have to kick it, all right? So you gotta get yourself moving at least 1.8 miles per hour. That's very easy to do. So you just give yourself a little shove, hit the throttle and you're off, okay? When you're talking about being off, you got two speed modes. Right now, you don't see an S here. That means it's in speed mode 1. If you tap the power button one time, you can do this while you're driving, it goes into speed mode 2. This lets you go faster because speed mode 1 is like 12 miles per hour. Speed mode 2 is like, I can really hit 21 on GPS, but it only goes up to 18 on the dashboard, okay? No matter, I can be going down a hill 50 miles per hour and it only says 18 here, okay? But it will go about 21, 22 with the motor, so it's kind of cool. All right, now double tap, turns the headlights on. These are actually really good headlights, okay? At night, this thing is functional. Now we get the glowing blue X on the scooter. We get our blue underglow, which is really cool. You get our tail light. Now the brake light always works, but the tail light stays on when the headlights are on. And when I squeeze the brake, you see the brake light flashes, okay? That's a super neat feature. Now the back tire valve stem is really easy to access on the other side, but let me just show you disc brake first. Disc brake is really nice. It's actually functional, but there is a regenerative electronic brake inside. So going down huge hills, this will actually hold 4 miles per hour at like a 35% grade. It's crazy. Again, valve stem, very easy to access. Right now it's right up there, but if you just spin the wheel, it has a 90-degree thing. So both tires simple to put air into. Don't listen to any of the older reviews. Clearly they've fixed up some things. All right, I'm gonna link to this down below. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. As always, thanks for tuning in. I think I answered pretty much everything I wanted to cover with you guys, but let me know if there's something I'm missing. Thanks again, talk to you soon. Please subscribe.